We live in this bitch. Finally. Finally goddamn live in this bitch.
What the fuck?
What the hell? Come here. Up. It's the reflector. It's the reflector. Here to reflect what used to neglect. You feel me? I'm here with my boy. Finally. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's Mysterio, known the unknown, seen the unseen.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we got a topic today to talk about, and it's some shit that a lot of people need to. Amelia, look. It's a lot of people that need to hear this because, you know, a lot of people is too invested into certain shit that don't matter. Get your flunked out wishing, make a wish company face. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to do that, but I'm gonna let my nigga Mysterio handle this shit.
Right, bro. The fuck? So basically, this topic is about how basically, if you play sports, I would just opt out of all sports, stop doing it after high school, college, and basically become a personal trainer. Because the system was never set up for you to have just this alt-right success story of, oh, I'm about to go to the NFL and magically get picked from college from the University of Arkansas.
Right.
If that was the case, you would have saw every college player go immediately to the NFL.
Exactly.
And even if it was set up for every college player to go to the NFL, only a few people get to play anyway. So it's like, what the fuck?
Right. So a lot of times niggas don't even understand that. What the hell? But a lot of people don't even understand that the fact that sit. My bad, y'all. I got dogs. Look at the dog. There's too many organisms around here, bro.
Too much beans.
God damn. It's been petty. Alright, but like I was saying, a lot of the times like people don't realize that when you get down to it, it comes to you getting picked. You have to kind of like, you have to be in a certain circumstance to even get in the situation to get, like, you know what I'm saying, like on that train of how people get successful or whatever you want to say, or a person that got picked to go to college into the NFL. So it's just some like silent dream, nigga. It's just some fake ass fantasy where you gotta work your ass off just to most likely not even get nowhere. And maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe you might get somewhere.
And this is why you see a lot of fucking NFL, like, you peep game. A lot of your high school coaches, your college coaches, Pee Wee, all the way until you get to the NFL, where you see coaches, they played football, but they all failed at it. So now they're coaching because they failed at football. They want to relive that feeling. They want to relive that thought.
Right.
And it's good if you're into this shit. Damn. It's
All right.
like,
Let me put
there's
that
no
shit out. Give me that shit. Move, midnight. Move. Yeah, you know how to deal with dogs. You know how to be slow. It's all about being
It's good.
slow.
It's good to be in these things, right? If you're this is genuinely truly you, but it's like you gotta capitalize off of this, and how you do that is become a personal trainer. Because there's no point of going out here in this world and you risk your fucking health, your mental health, your spiritual health, just to achieve some goal that a motherfucker he's ass as shit. And he just get picked before you.
Right.
And these motherfuckers who be training these dudes, they be unknown. They don't have to like go on the social media and stuff like that. They choose to, which is good.
Right.
They choose to, but a lot of these dudes that be trainers are just field athletes just like you. They just didn't get picked.
Right.
So it's like you might as well go into that field, and it's way more unexplored. Like, nobody want to become a trainer, but everybody wants to be the NFL star. Why? Because unfortunately, the shadow government world prioritizes that.
Right.
Right.
Being in the goddamn, like, you know, being in the goddamn, oh, we gotta both be in it. Being in the goddamn, like, forefront type shit, they told you, oh, chase the dream, but the dream was carved out by us. So we already know, like, you know, you're gonna need to do X, Y, and Z to even be qualified, basically. Like,
Oh yeah.
That
So-
shit bullshit. So this is why you should, like you said, explore that untapped in realm, which is really just you being a service to somebody in their body, which is a trainer. Like you tell them what they should or should not do. Not even that. You training them how to do certain circumstances like that applies to their goddamn sport. That's it. And that goes a long way because they need you to tell them their craft and shit like that. So anyway, it's better to go about that type of route than going about the test subject to me, which is you're the person that's going through the shit and you looking stupid and whole time you have another person that somehow, got the you around a person that somehow got the right, like, you know what I'm saying, agenda type shit or something, or the right timing or weird shit like that. But yeah. Oh yeah, my shit. Oh damn. What's yours on?
It's like 41.
Oh, okay, we good. Damn, I hope this shit stand up. All right.
Yeah, facts. And a lot of these people too, there will be come up stories only because that's a piece of like. Oh, shit.
Damn. Wait. Okay, that's my fault. Damn. All right,
shit.
That's a piece. All right, go ahead.
There will be come up stories only because that person is playing out a piece of possibility, but usually, oh shit. Okay, bet. There will be come up stories only because that person is playing out a piece of possibility and being like, yeah, it is possible to go from JUCO all the way to the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's like what people said, if it's the minority, it don't make the majority. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if you I'm gonna use football as an example because it's football season, it's the main attraction. If you're a football player, usually you'll hear it from people that you pretty sure this dude's finna make it to the league.
Right.
And you'll be like, oh, bro, this dude's finna make it to the league. I mean, he's doing everything. But you'll be like, it'll either be that or some shit where it's like he'll at least make it to college.
Yeah.
But you got shit nowadays where it don't matter if you make it to high school, college. You could become a trainer and fucking get paid just training these niggas. Like,
Right.
bro, like the back where back where we live, motherfuckers make bank off of just promising niggas they about to get a fucking high school fucking little scholarship to like some college, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like niggas capitalize off of that football shit. And the motherfuckers, they just be as known as like the football players, like this trainer the shit.
Right.
They don't be doing like all they be doing is getting players that's good, tell them they trained them, and then boom, it's like it's easy.
Right. This is why a lot of y'all newer people, like y'all don't need to be invested into playing football like in college. Playing football in high school, going to college, because you're selling yourself a dream that's not true. Like you said, y'all using all possibilities for some shit that's clearly not gonna happen. We're in the reality of results and Capricorn energy. Like, you just gotta look at what happens. Clearly, for you can see nobody else can just get an easy slate to like getting into something. No, you have to do X, Y, and Z, and even then, you still can get fucked over and not even get a good position to feel secure in. So,
right, bro, it's not even.
This is why y'all niggas need to not even worry about weak ass college and shit like that, bro.
And that's another thing. I don't think I understand people are trying to fucking go to I want to go to NFL.
Right.
But
my nigga stretch on there. Nigga stretch. Stop laughing, nigga. Look, you always laughing. Yeah.
But okay.
We on live, nigga. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm saying. No, I wasn't showing you. I was showing you. You're good. All right, go ahead.
All right.
I'm saying you ain't have it. You had it on me the whole time.
Hey, so the reason, okay, I was thinking. Let me retract.
My bad. Yeah.
Okay, so basically that's another thing. They created a whole situation where you have to go to fucking school to play something that has nothing to do with school.
Right.
And basically, what that tells me is that if it makes the most money and you have to go to school, that's the most Masonic shit. I'm not saying that you a Mason if you play football. I'm just saying that's the most Masonic out sport they got, at least in America.
Right.
Baseball, football, and anything that fucking requires like a ball, and they like balls because they're gay.
I wish my girl was out here because she be on that shit for real. Like everybody's gay, everybody's wanting in the ass.
Nah,
and some
real
For
shit.
though. I be telling her it's real, bro. But
Real shit, bro.
chill out. It
Sometimes
don't
it
be.
be,
or
sometimes it
nobody
be,
else.
bro. Sometimes it don't be even niggas that you expect. Like, damn, what
Yeah.
the fuck.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
nah, bro. Like all this shit is phallic religion too. It's like
Right.
they basically made a sport where they be thinking about some bullshit where you throw the ball represents the balls going to the egg sac,
Yeah.
the egg cell, and then your white pants represent sperm. I'm telling you right now, that's what it is. Like,
Yeah.
Credit to Uriel, Archangel Uriel. Go ask him. Even though I'm regurgitating a little bit, I played football for 13 years, so I would know. Like,
Right.
yeah,
Same.
it's some bullshit. And if you
I
really,
ain't never seen it like that, but you right. Like it's some exit, like it's some root chakra shit, basically.
basically,
Like, that's why I be feel, bro. Like that's why I say you should transmute all of these sports energies. You should transmute it into some other shit, bro. Like you gotta transmute it into like
you said
wait what? What? You throwing what? All right, well I'm gonna be in there in a minute. But you pretty much you gotta transmute it into something else. So I'm like, okay, like anytime that you're okay, so like what I do is like I box and then I also like do other shit. Like you gotta transmute these sports energies into something else because really it just gives you an excitement that you already know how to do, basically. Like when I deal with dogs, I'd be like, bro, I basically am doing football right now. I'm trying to get away from them and shit like that. But I'm trying to evade them. I'm trying to do this, like how football shit. Like you move in high speed and you quick, right? So anyway, all these sports represent something that you really don't want to do, and the shadow government designed these things so you can emit and you can put your energy into it. So then you won't feel like you need to put your own energy into like something else in the world, which is really you creating your own thing. So yeah, bro, that's what I came to
And
the
then-
conclusion of.
And then here's one sport I recommend. Like if you just fucking tired of sports, I recommend y'all get into sports that involve with punching and kicking and shit. Cause the punching and kicking sports, there's so much into that shit where it's like motherfuckers been doing that shit for years and it's on their natural nature and shit. So by the time you get into it, it's gonna be like, oh, this is a new shit. I've never done this before. But at the same time, it's like you're gonna be more inclined to do it more naturally because it's like, oh damn, I'm moving my body in a way. For when I actually get into situations, I'm actually in a fight. I'm doing this,
Yeah.
moving and shit, and it's teaching you how to move in and out of situations, how to dodge punches,
Right.
how to shadow box. It gets kind of deep because it's like this is how the way you fight is your mentality, how you attack everything.
Right.
Keyword attack. It's a fight, but
Right. That's right.
But if you played any combat sports or into that shit, you would know it's a little bit more different. And I feel like people need to go into these sports more, to create a more possible way of going into these sports instead of playing football and shit. Like, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
football develops great athleticism. Like
It's really good. Yeah.
I would say football players are some of the best athletes,
Yeah,
but
they are. A lot of people would say basketball or other shit, but I do agree with football. Nigga, you know how fast and quick twitchy you gotta be to play football? But yeah.
right.
So, right, but you know, like the circumstance that was provided, which is football, it's like that's not really what you should invest your whole life into. Sometimes you gotta just realize, okay, I accumulated my skills from the football.
Oh shit.
And that's it.
Stretch said, Emily, that gym shit be gay too. Yeah, right. You not lying,
That gym shit, yeah.
cause some of those dudes who hit the gym, who like lift and shit, they be coming out of insecurity and they trying to look good to other men.
Right.
So it's like,
This is why females can bash men that be trying to go to the gym, like, cause they be knowing that they just being gay, basically.
right.
Like, this is why, bruh, a lot of females be on that. Like, they think niggas is just gay, bro. That I gotta pee down a lot.
No, you
Damn.
good. Just put on video.
No. You got it. Oh, you trying to end it right now?
No,
Type shit?
no.
Oh. Let me just unplug that shit, bro. God damn. Be right back.
Yeah, combat sports are more
Good night.
spiritual.
Yeah. Peace. Come here.
Yeah, combat sports are more spiritual in nature, and let me tell you why. Because when you punch and kick somebody, you doing this in the esoteric realm. You wrestling with mentalities. You're punching and kicking with demons. You punching and kicking with the way you handle stuff. You bobbing and weaving situations. You know, before we even get to the physical, it's more esoteric than what you think, what you may think, which is more of, you know, how you handle situations, like I said earlier. But it's also a matter of, it's more meditative when you fight. It's more of, okay, it's more calculative. You get what I'm saying? It's more how to, when you fight, it's not that you're just fighting. It's like you're more attacking situations with a broader mind. Kind of like some sad shit, some sad shit, or a little bit of Virgo. You know, I'm attacking this angle, that angle. But the reason why combat sports is way more spiritual is because, in a sense, we've been doing combat since the birth of time. So, and then people do esoteric wars, aka debates. People come up with debates. People want to debate all the time, and they want to prove the point. That's why combat sports even exists, because somebody or a group of people, they want to prove, or they want to express or show what they got to offer, and see who's the best at it, or who's got the overall perspective that everybody could be like, damn, that shit worked. We could copy that shit. I said combat sports are a mix of Mars and Jupiter with a hint of Mercury. Yeah, basically what I'm saying, like, you take in the Mars allegory of action, I want to punch somebody in the face. And then you take the Jupiter, the philosophy, aka you create the technique, and you create new moves and ways to slip and shit. Like, you create a new move. That's Sagittarius and Pisces. And then you perfect the technique. That's Virgo. Or you look at the hints and flaws in the technique. That's Virgo and Gemini. You express the hidden flaws in the technique and you perfected the Gemini Virgo. You feel me? But on a percentage scale, all this shit comes together. And what does it do for you as a spirit? You might lean towards this later on to life. Because at the beginning of your life career path and shit, this shit, you probably grew up with some shit where it's like, okay, I'm gonna play sports, I'm gonna do football, I'm gonna become a football player. You know, the Shadow Go done hype this shit up. But overall, I've heard people say that they gained a better mental of doing combat sports, even though it's more brutal. It's better for you because it teaches you how to handle harsh situations and gaining through that adversity without no middleman bullshit, and teaches you how to be more of an individual in a relatable way, if that makes sense. So basically, combat sports, the whole gist of combat sports is to put your individuality out there, express yourself, come up with something new. Well, that's MMA, but combat sports is express your individuality, pretty much show how you fight, how you attack situations, and that's the whole gist of it. And then if you spar somebody, it's showing how much you could sharpen each other's mentalities. So how y'all spar and shit. So how y'all get done. You know, bob weave. I'm practicing some boxing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't know where the fucking travel went. But yeah, that's pretty. I don't know what the fuck going on, but pretty much that's the whole gist of combat sports. I know we went sidetracked and shit. We went to something else, but I think everybody should do combat sports. You know, I think it's one of the things where it's like people could develop actual philosophies on how to evolve, basically how to evolve something, how to attack situations. You know, this shit could get as deep. It could like dead ass end all beefs and shit. Like motherfuckers that be fighting in the street, they could settle it in the cage. Like motherfuckers who like to fight all the time. All right, bring them in the ring. But no, motherfuckers want to like just be lost in their root chakra and just fight to, I don't know, do some dumb nigga shit. But hell yeah. Hey, Stretch, you got any more questions? More comments, more takes? I'm on Instagram, y'all, but ain't it 4 a.m. where you at? Trouble in some deep shit, bruh. Well, not deep, just shit. If you really think about it, combat sports was actually one of the first games. I'm not calling it a sport, combat sports, but it was one of the first games. Bro, Qigong is keeping me awake. I understand, bro. Qigong does that to you, but in a good way. It's like all human urges just go away. Like all the fucking shit you feel as a human just like disappear when you do Qigong. Like I don't know how I do to do that, but it does. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna be back. And then, yeah, Stretch, keep on asking questions. I'm gonna be back.
The lights still on now?
Yeah, the light's still on.
Alright, bet.
Nigga Stretch is still in here. Bro,
Got some technical difficulties.
that shit. You
But
see what
I think we pretty much like touched on everything. What you say?
you see what I'm talking about, bro? Like this is why I got a South Node in Scorpio, so that's why that shit give me trauma a little bit.
What?
What I just saw.
Oh, no, I feel you. Honestly, when you told me about your energy, I was like, bro. This is why we know each other, because nigga, we basically on the same shit but different at the same time. But
I basically
like,
went.
like
I
trauma, but it's like
I went all in. Yeah. Go ahead. My bad.
No. Go ahead. You good?
I went all in and shit about sports and shit, and about how like the most spiritual shit people are gonna gravitate towards is combat sports, cause this is how we attack situations in broader ways and shit.
And this is why I'm even into shadow or like boxing and shit like that or individual shit. Because I know it's all about maneuvering, changing, like you said, getting out of situations. It's just all about yourself and you being able to maneuver your body, which your body mimics your mind, and your mind frame is what dictates and leads you to anything. So, you know,
And it's more practical. I explain that because
yeah.
you're not gonna, bro. What the fuck you gonna football tackle? What that shit work, but
Wait, what happened?
you gonna football tackle somebody? That shit work.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But I basically explained this shit is our nature basically before sports even existed.
Right.
It's just that sports is like I wouldn't say
It just got sports just dead ass like crafted for us to participate our energies we already know about and that we're natural to, but to participate them energies in that way, which is football or basketball. So it's something we already know how to do: jump, move fast, change direction. But niggas, put their own shit on it. So all we saying is stop putting your damn energy on it, because even that itself is gonna lead you to the nowhere land. Like, if you're gonna do it, at least just look at it like, oh, I'm just making my body better. That's it. Don't think you about to go somewhere. Trust me, people go there, but not you probably, because nigga, that shit like...
And the amount of Masonic programs they pull when you get that contract and shit, they gonna be saying you be beating bitches and...
Right, bro, all kind of shit. Like Reggie Bush, I think Reggie Bush went through that shit.
They be saying like you be going through like they be getting hit with some spirits, bro. Like they be getting hit with charges later after. It's like that's how you know them spirits like they don't the system don't favor them or some shit where it's like, okay, you signed this deal, here's this contract, and oh yeah, you get hit with fuck shit, but it's like you get hit with fuck shit because you signed that contract or something.
Right. Exactly. Fuck all that shit, bro. Like it really basically be no point into putting something into something that you're not gonna get nothing out of.
Right, bro. It's like a fucking hamster wheel, but like the meat is like nowhere. You can't reach that shit.
You gonna be like, well, why this, why that, or oh, they playing favorites, blah blah blah. So you know all of this while you're going through it, but you don't realize from an outside looking in, you're just in a hamster wheel, like you said, bro. You just following the same shit everybody else did. You most likely not gonna get picked, so you're gonna keep on going to see why. You gonna go to a JUCO and shit. Get your flunked out ass, oh, I made it from JUCO to the to college to the leagues. Nigga, when does that happen? One in every 1,000. Fuck out of here. So, nigga, you gotta know somebody.
Bro, for real. Like, JUCO is like they still good at football, but like football look at them like y'all some bubbly niggas that's good at football. Like
they waiting on a person to score every fucking touchdown or get every tackle. That's why that's the only time they look at JUCO. When you overly like beat everybody in the sport, which is scoring every touchdown, like I said, or just tackling everybody.
Nigga, that's hard to shit, bro. Bro.
When I tell you that shit hard, I'll be like, how the fuck? When I be seeing these highlights, I'll be like, what the fuck? But either way, it'd be like, nigga, you still might not even get picked, even if you did all of this shit in your highlights. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and it gets so deep as like this shit been up for some years that most spirits got gifted talents in this shit. So it's like it's like they can't really get no blood on their hands like that because it's like they created that shit, but nobody said you couldn't go out here and create your own sport, and motherfuckers got gifts and talents for that shit.
There you go. I'm telling you, like, you can do your own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, if you're a powerful spirit, you might fuck around. Shit might be the coldest sport ever. Like, nobody wants to play anything else.
Right, there you go. That's how these people, weak-ass people came up with it in the first place. People came up and carved basketball, football. But, nigga, you can make your own sport by just doing yourself and just put a name on it. You feel me?
Yeah, and by the way, basketball, football was stolen concepts from tribe Indians that were throwing around a ball.
Right,
just letting y'all know.
They were just throwing around a ball and shit. I remember that. That's right. Because these people, man, look, all of these people just be, taking shit and then they make it on their own. Just like we all can take some shit and make it on our own, whether that's an inside joke, a way of saying something, taking somebody's emotional way of doing. Nigga, we all take something. So that lets you know these people, Kobo minds, just use shit for the, you know what I'm saying, the greater goal in their mind.
Okay,
basically.
okay. Stretch asked the question.
What's up?
What's the most important thing you've learned from martial arts so far? Well, the most important thing I've learned is like how to attack situations and how to deal with tricky situations or how to solve a complex problem.
Yeah.
That's just my mind though, because other people they get some sorts of like anger out. They might got some angry issues.
Yeah.
They may got issues where like they was like weak, so they wanted to get a way to defend themselves, which is fine. I think that's a good way. But I learned how to attack a situation differently.
Yeah.
And then, which martial arts should people start with? Well, that's a tricky question because, whichever one, like, what you look at the mentality. So, are they kind of like a boxer, like they go back and forth with you, or are they kind of like a wrestler, like they wrestle around things, like
Right.
they wrestle situations. So if they kind of go back and forth and they're a boxer, they'll probably be doing good at like striking arts like karate and kickboxing.
Yeah, that's me. I'll be going back and forth real quick, bro.
But if they wrestle around situations, like let's say somebody you avoid a conflict but tackle it on later, aka tackle it on, or you attack it in a different way where it's like it's back and forth, but it's like back and forth mind games. It's tricky behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
That's more wrestling.
Okay, that's right.
And then if you attack shit from different angles, that's jujitsu. Where you on the ground with shit. You stand your ground. You're on the ground with shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you already answered that. Now compared to combat sports, which athletic sport would you say is the most spiritual? Which athletic sport I would say is the most spiritual? Well, I could exit out football, basketball,
Yeah.
and baseball. I'm gonna tell you the most Masonic sport, baseball.
Baseball. Yeah. That's why they get paid so much.
Right. Like
They get
there's
paid
no
the
way.
most.
Bro,
Small ass ball hitting that bitch.
Bro, nobody
Nigga.
be sitting there at like all 50 baseball games. Like what the fuck?
Right, like nigga, I don't even know how they get paid so much, but yeah, that's it.
But
Let me think. Maybe.
I would say the most spiritual sport is like fucking track.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I would say it was it's track, but
You right. As much as I hate it, it's true. I feel like
because track was like if you worked hard, you got your benefits. Like there was no telling, nobody can deny that. Like you put in your word, you put in everything. Like all the people who work track, I know they worked hard and they got scholarships at least. Like you could say they put in all the effort.
Okay, I got 30.
You
33 minutes.
You could say they put in all the effort, but like the least spiritual sport I ever seen was baseball. Like
Yeah.
if you like, there's a reason why I got bored watching baseball. I was like, how the fuck does this have like fans supporting this
man.
shit? Like
Right.
I play baseball. Baseball is not boring to play, but
To watch,
watch, like,
bullshit.
it's
That's
bullshit.
why I always say take from these sports, and it's fine to play it, but I don't know about like actually like worshiping it, basically, which is what these athletes do by putting their mind, body, and soul into getting a scholarship or getting picked for a goddamn professional goddamn league.
And you know what's fucking sad?
No.
Like, it's so fucking sad that the fact our English teacher should be getting paid as much as these football players. As much as I'm saying,
if you want to be like that, yeah.
Because I know these football players are risking their mind, body, and spiritualness, but like,
Yeah.
really, it's some goofy shit where it's like a bunch of grown ass men wearing pads just hitting each other.
Hitting each other. That shit, bro. That shit's sad as fuck, bro. And they be putting their but. Oh my god, that shit.
It's funny, and it's like, the most spiritual sport. I would say it's not even a sport. It's like combat sports, but them niggas be getting paid crumbs too. It's like
Crumbs, yeah.
It's
The
like
person
all-
that made it for them to be there, to be the one that person that get the most.
Right. Man, like, I really think if you were to scrap baseball entirely tomorrow, I think people would be better off and put all their money into boxing. You know how much fucking nerds would be like, hey, fuck these bullies, let's just go punch them in the face because we know boxing. I feel like that solves way more problems than fucking baseball, bro.
Right.
That shit. And bro, I even seen athletes get beat the fuck up by dudes who don't lift like that, by like motherfuckers who wrestle. Like,
Damn. Yeah, that's right. That's why it's all about the hands, bro. It's all about structure, guiding yourself, and like doing shit for yourself. And all these other sports don't even do that for you because you gotta rely on shit. And not to mention, fucking get other people's like say so for you to be okay, like, or for you to be, you know, in on it. But this is why everybody, like, at the end of the day, you shouldn't really focus too much on sports and shit like that, because you can make it your own, basically. Like, whether you make it your own sport or you make whatever you learn from that sport like your own, which is like, you know, you understand the sport, so you train other people, like Trey was saying. Like, be a person that's for yourself, basically. Fuck that shit. Nigga, all these sports don't really even matter in the first place, if you want to be real. Tell me the last time you done talked to a goddamn person that like football, basketball, or any of these dumbass sports. They gonna sound stupid to you, especially if you don't know it. You gonna be like, nigga, are you really that invested into some other man?
Right. Just cause
Nigga.
soccer is really on some Olympian shit. I never found that shit.
Right. I never found none of. I don't know what y'all be talking about, nigga. Let them live their lives, and how about y'all just do whatever y'all do? I bet you they would have went out of business, and these niggas would have been running for themselves at that point. But no, people kept on, you know, supporting that energy. So now people run for the sake of attention and their stature, like their what they're known for.
Bro, all that
is
sports
whatever
shit, I only found it good for coworker conversations. Like,
That's it.
low key
Nothing else.
tennis might be, bro. I'm gonna tell you the most spiritual sports. Any sport that deals with you being an individual, you just doing something on your own,
Right.
and you got a coach, and y'all work together for you to be more successful on your own.
Right.
That's the most spiritual sports.
Right.
Other than that, you could kiss these other sports goodbye, because you're just watching a bunch of grown ass men get paid.
Right. That's it.
And watch around them walk around, fucking kick a ball, fucking catch a ball, fucking throw shoot a ball in a basketball.
Exactly, bruh. Like, what they really doing? Like, for real, they ain't doing shit.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it might be fun to watch, but it's like, it's no shit to be like gloating all the time, or
Right.
spending time and effort and making predictions like, oh, who's gonna do this, that, and the third, like, and I'm telling y'all right now, the football gods are some Masons.
Right. People that make that shit, they Masons, bro. All of these sports are just, you know, made up so you can be trapped in a square based on magic. So you just trapped in a magic square. You trapped in a person's fabricated mind, basically. That's it, bro.
Right. The only sport I say that don't have Mason spirits in it is fighting.
Because that's natural. At that point, they just made some mathematics. They just tried to structure how to fight. That's why you got all these people trying to, like, you know, make videos about how somebody that was in a street fight should structure themselves and do it this way. But it's like, whole time, we're just surviving. Like, people be capitalizing out for the whole energy of survival, basically. Like, we all can fight, but they trying to make it their own way. So now you gotta buy their book, you gotta buy their shit, and blah, blah, blah. This is how you gotta capitalize, and this is what he talking about, which is, nigga, make up your own shit where you can train, like, where you can have other people come to you for, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, what's good, Third Eye Beats? You feel me? This is a Q&A, so ask any question if you need to. Compared to, okay, yeah.
But yeah, man, we up out this bitch as far as my YouTube. You have anything to say on my YouTube?
You said what?
You have anything else to say?
Oh yeah, I have one thing to say, and that is, if you're done with any other combat sport, get into MMA.
Bet. Oh yeah, that's my favorite sport too. It's the reflecting, man. Hit a reflect. You want to say your outro? Or you good?
I'm good.
All right, bet. It's the
I say-
reflecting, man.
I say soccer is the most spiritual out of Masonic sports.